Closed captioning for great taste is presented by Manitoba Canola Growers Association. Canola oil, local, healthy, good for you.
Okay, Ellen, let's go.
Okay, we're going to make our chutney. So we're going to heat our pan up and medium-high heat. So we want a warm pan, a nice hot pan, and we're going to add in our canola oil. And so canola is great to be using for any application, baking, sautéing. We're looking for about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons. So
And
just
something
a
that I
nice...
really like that I've learned from you is
Yes.
the heating temperature and why canola is so good.
Right, it's super hot. It can go up to 468 degrees, which is beyond what you need to heat your oil to. So we're going to just coat the pan. I've chopped up some red onions, so they're a little sweeter. We're going to be nice and warm, and we're going to just
crank that up?
turn our heat up a little bit. Yeah, we'll get that in there, and it's easy to to do a nice, a wonderful onion is fun and great, and it has that nice flavors that we want to be using. So we're just going to saute it for a couple minutes, just to, now we can get that sizzle going.
Well, I can hear that sizzle.
Isn't that great? So chutney, typically, as I mentioned earlier, it has vinegar, it has ginger in it, and then of course some spices. But the only spice that we're going to be using is a red chili flake. So really simple, really wonderful. Takes about an hour to cook, but you can keep it in your fridge. So once you get it going, you can use it as a condiment, because chutney is a condiment. So you can use it for a condiment to go on. Pork would be lovely. Maybe some steak. So once we get that going, we have 2 types of apples, a green apple and a red apple, and we want it to keep its shape. So we just chop them up nicely.
So again, you say this is going to take an hour, really?
Yeah, just to simmer and soak in. So we're going to just get it started, and then we'll make our grilled cheese, ultimate grilled cheese sandwiches. So this recipe is an inspiration from a trip my sister and I took with my mom, added some raisins, and we went to this fabulous little restaurant, and their lunch special was grilled cheese sandwiches. And so we thought, oh, well, sounds great, it'd be lovely to try. But these are no crybaby grilled cheese sandwiches. You want to be adventurous and have some fun with these grilled cheese.
Good idea.
So we're just...
And no crybabies in
no
the family.
crybabies in the family, nope. Maybe the kids won't like this as much, but they're going to be delicious. So we are adding in brown sugar. We have apple cider vinegar. That goes in there. We have ginger that I've grated with a rasp. So if you don't have a rasp, it's a great tool. You're just going to go back and forth, give it a tap, and that adds in fresh ginger. Our chili flakes, add that in, and a dash of lemon.
That's it, done.
That's it. So start that cooking. And now to make our sandwich. Do you want to give that a stir?
I will.
So for our sandwich, you always love to do local Manitoba products. We're going to have grape bread from Sobeys. We have some Bothwell cheese and some arugula. So I'm going to take my sandwich. Now you can do this if you have a pahini press or not. Or you can do it with a brick. So I'm going to show you how to do the brick. So we're going to add that in. Add the cheese. Now, do you have a brick? Don't you someplace?
You always need the right tool for a job. I thought this was some kind of a joke, but it isn't.
It's not.
We're going to put this together with the brick. In the meantime, take a look at this.
Great Taste of Manitoba is now a beautiful hardcover book. It's a collection of many of the favorite recipes featured over the past 20 years, accompanied by full-color photos.
On the open pan, we're putting the chutney.
Now we're going to add in the chutney.
And the arugula.
And the cheese. Add in our bread that I've coated with a little bit of canola oil.
Or you can do it on the
pahini press.
That's
but if
right.
you don't, do a brick, tin foil, and then put it on. You just need that little bit of weight.
And that's a
and then
real
you can
brick.
hear that sizzle. And it only takes a couple minutes. You want that cheese to be melted, the sides to be brown, and there you go.
And we'll be back in a couple of moments.
Great Taste of Manitoba is presented by Manitoba Liquor Marts. Great Taste is sponsored by Manitoba Agriculture, Food and Rural Initiatives. Feed your healthy lifestyle with Manitoba Foods. Sobeys. For great meal ideas and ingredients, just add Sobeys. Granny's Poultry Farmers Cooperative. Great taste, healthy living. Great Taste is produced in cooperation with Manitoba Agriculture, Food and Rural Initiatives. Promotional consideration is provided by the Winnipeg Free Press. We're there for you. Great Tastes is produced by Hummer Productions.